Hey guys, today I'm super excited to do a review on the Rotablade Stubby. This is the spinner and cigar stand from Paul Watson over in the UK. He does include with the Stubby this card that has a quick thank you note and bearing cleaning and care instructions. Very important. It's very cool that he includes that with it. I do recommend going through this regiment that he has provided. I have not. You also get a Rotablade sticker, which is always fun. Stickers are good. Freebies in general are good. So, in the actual Rotablade tin, this thing isn't going to be knocking around in here. It is in a well cut out foam insert. And there you go. So, this is the Rotablade Stubby. First thing I want to talk about is the size. When I first received it, pulled it out of the packaging because I wanted to do a table spin for you guys because I always get messages asking me, how long does it spin for? I mean, I barely upload a video. How long does it spin for? And I never have that answer in the video, and I apologize for that. I will start doing some spins beforehand to get some times. This one spun for 4 minutes and 4 seconds directly out of the box before doing Paul's cleaning and bearing care. So 4 minutes, 4 seconds on the lightest weight stubby he makes, the titanium, which should have the lowest spin times. There are guys breaking over 10 minutes on the stainless steel, and I believe the brass ones are both doing 10 minutes. So this spinner, like I said, is small. And I guess I didn't understand the size. Let me open this up real fast. These buttons just unscrew. They're kind of like Chicago screws in that way. And I wanted to point out this bearing. When I had seen pictures of the Stubby before, I had, I guess, assumed it was using the standard 22 millimeter, I believe, bearing. Well, that's the 22 millimeter bearing. This is a small spinner. That's Paul's bearing. You can see the difference in size here. So, this is a small piece that, if you don't know that this bearing is much smaller than a standard skateboard size bearing, could throw you off when you receive it. Now, is that a negative? Probably not. Makes it very pocketable. It's got a very thin profile. It's very intuitive. No matter which way your hand is on it, you're going to be able to spin it no matter which way you spin a spinner in general. So, index finger, I mean, you really can't get this wrong. No matter what you want to do with it, it's going to spin, and for a good amount of time. I haven't timed any single hand spins, just that one table spin. You can hear there's a little bit of flutter on turnovers. And what that's from, and I'm 99% positive here, there is a little bit of play in Paul's button against that bearing. Now, what I'm assuming that does is release friction from the inside of the bearing and give you another spinning point, another rotatable point. So it's actually using, I guess, the grips as a secondary bearing almost. That is part of why Paul's spinners just keep going what seem like forever, especially when they're in your hand. This is never going to be a spinner that you're going to let run out of time in your hand every day. There's too much spin time. It feels too good in the hand to just let it sit there. You do want to kind of mess with it. It has a tendency to force you almost to stop it and start again, or to reverse direction. It does direction reversals, or I guess some people call them tricks, very cleanly. That was it. I mean, you don't even really see it happen. This is the titanium version, mind you, so it's very lightweight. I'm not sure I would recommend doing that with the stainless, the brass, or the copper. You might damage your knuckles. So this stubby, as it sits, is about 110 pounds, about 125 British pounds, which is going to come out to right at about 150 bucks or so before shipping. That's because the stubby on the cheapest end, so the materials, the stainless, the brass, the copper, those all are 95 British pounds. The titanium, sorry, is 110 British pounds. And then if you wanted, you could make it nicer with his exotic buttons. They range between 55 and 85 pounds, so I think that's like $69 and $107 or so. More for just the buttons. He also offers a button pack for 55 pounds that lets you have the other three materials for buttons. So if you wanted all four, I'm sorry, he calls them grips. If you wanted all four grips, you could have that if you added another about 70 bucks to the package. Yes, it's expensive, especially for something that's going to be thrown in your pocket, preferably, and probably used every day. But it does feel good, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's a reason to, find something else wrong with it. I can't. It's a little noisy, I guess. If I'm being really picky here, it's a little bit noisy. And again, I haven't cleaned this yet. I also don't mind the noise. The sound is interesting to me. I don't mind it. This is the Rotablade Stubby from Paul Watson in the UK. Thanks for watching this. If you have any questions about the Rotablade, if you want me to get another material in to do a side-by-side comparison of the titanium versus maybe the stainless, let me know. I will work on getting another one in. Or if you want to see it compared to something else, or if you want to see just another straight review on another spinner, let me know in the comments below. Do me a favor, subscribe, like the video if this is what you're looking for. Oh yeah, cigar stand. Let's pull this off here. Cigar stand, probably the best looking cigar stand on the market. Also, maybe one of the most expensive ones out there as well. But yeah, let me know, guys, if there's something else you would like to see reviewed. Thank you.